It is my pleasure to now present our report in 2 volumes. Volume 1 is the report of the Peace, Reconciliation and Rehabilitation Committee on the Oibom-Ebijakara Usmuton disputes. And then Volume 2 is a compendium of all the memoranda that we received and studied. Thank you.
The fundamental issue being raised here is the issue of infrastructure. The issue of recognizing the Transitional Peace Accord already reached in 2020, recognizing the Youth Council, so that by the time we put all these things together, we should be able to look at the detailed content, the routes, the 39 kilometers that is being recommended, and see if there's any major breach or not. We like to look at the cost. We like to know if the piece of land, particularly the Ebijagara, that have been completely made desolate, if they have a provision of land that we can commence work immediately. Because one of the key objectives of this meeting is the restoration of the people of Ebijagara back to their ancestral homeland. And I believe that by virtue of the work of your committee, ground-truthing it on the ground shows clearly that the people must have reached an understanding. The Bahomono nation is one people in genes, in DNA, in thought, in action, in deed, in language, and dialect. There is no reason why they should be separated by physical geography of I come from this village, I come from this village. My heart goes with you because I know what it is for you to be completely dislocated from your ancestral home. I want to commend the people of Igbo, I want to commend the people of Ediba for the show of love and understanding, for the willingness and openness to accommodate and receive your brothers back to their homeland. The people of Osumuto, I want to also thank you, the people of Ebijagara. I commend all of you for coming together for once and realize that fundamentally, we are all the Bahomono people. We are one blood. We are kids and kings. You can't afford this anymore. In the 21st century, people have moved past the stage of taking life. People are moving towards inventions and bringing value to humanity. Because the greatest religion is not your traditional worship. It is not the Bible. It is not the Quran. It is humanity. If you have humanity at heart, it is the greatest religion. The Bible teaches that, the Quran teaches that, and above all, it is the right thing to do. In morality, ethics, and Kantianics, when you take life for whatever reason, by material nature, you will also die in a most shameful and disgraceful way. And by the time you are reincarnating, you come back either as a pig or as a tree. So what's the point?